Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel once again. Today is Saturday, the 5th day of April in the year 2025, and as always, I have some well analyzed matches for you. So, guys, talking about yesterday's results, our predictions did not go well. For the first video, as you can see on the screen, I provided four matches with a total of 2.55 odds, and we missed one match. The match involving Red and Amstead team was what messed up our first video selections. My prediction for that match was Red to win at full time, but surprisingly, Red decided to settle for a draw. It was very surprising because Amstead are not a very strong, they are not a strong team at all. So everyone expected Red to win at full time. All those selections went well. Ton versus Scarhusen over 1.5 goals. Arrow versus State Uchi over 2 goals. Randall score at least one goal. And then talking about the second video selections, we were equally unlucky. I provided four matches with a total of 2.56 odds, and we missed one match. The match involving Al Hilal and El Nasser was a match that messed us up yesterday. My prediction was Al Hilal to win or draw, but surprisingly, they decided to lose to El Nassr. Other selections went well. Tampines versus Gilan International, both team to score. Turn versus Scarfhausen's turn to win at full time. Paris versus Clermont Foot, Paris to win or draw, no bets. So guys, that was all for yesterday. Make sure you show your support to this channel by liking my video and subscribing to this channel if you have not done so. Today is another day and I've taken my time to come up with very good and well analyzed matches. So without much waste of time, let's get started. The first match, as you can see here, is from the England Championship. It's a match involving Oxford and Sheffield United. My prediction for this match is Sheffield United to win or draw at 1.37 odds. So here we give Sheffield United the advantage. Sheffield United has been very consistent, both home and away. They have been very strong. Against Oxford, Oxford hasn't really done well this season. They've not been impressive this season. So we give Sheffield United the advantage and we expect Sheffield United to win this match or at least get a draw at 1.37 odds. Looking at their data here, we can see that Oxford are 19th on the table, Sheffield United are first on the table. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, you can see that Sheffield United has always beaten Oxford United, as you can see. And then we look at the current form, we can see here that Oxford United at home, they've played 6 matches and they've won 3 times, lost 2 times, and drew once. And then we look at Sheffield United away from home, we can see that Sheffield has been in a very scintillating form this season. Their last 6 away matches, Sheffield United has won all 6, as you can see. Now let's take a look at their standings on the table so you guys can see why I expect Sheffield United to do well in this match. Now, looking at their standings on the table here, we can see that Sheffield United are on position 1 with 83 points, followed by Leeds United with 81 points. So the difference between Sheffield United and Leeds is just 2 points. So Sheffield want to do everything possible to make sure they stay on position 1. So they will not want to lose this match. They want to try and get something out of this match so they can stay on top of the table. So that's why my prediction here is Sheffield United to win or draw at 1.37 odds. Next, we have a match from the England League One. It's a game involving Wrexham and Burton Albion. My prediction for this match is Wrexham to win or draw a bit at 1.23 odds. Talking about teams that have been very, very consistent, Wrexham is another of such team. They've been very, very consistent, especially when they play at home. They have quality players and they have very good squad. So we expect them to do well. We expect them to use the quality in their team coupled with the home advantage to get something out of this match. Let's take a look at the data. So looking at their data here, we can see that Wrexham are on the second position, Burton are on the 21st position. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams. We can see here that Wrexham has won once, Burton has won three times, though it's a bit old. Okay, it's far back 2009, 2008. So it's a bit old. Okay, but the most recent head-to-head here shows that Wrexham has won once, Burton has won once. So now looking at their current form here, we can see that Wrexham has been very, very fantastic at home. Their last six home matches shows Wrexham has won three times, drew two times, and lost just once. And then when we look at Burton away from home, we can see that the last six away matches, Burton has lost three times and won three times. Now let's take a look at their standings on the table. So, looking at their standings on the table here, you can see that Wrexham are second with 78 points. So, Wrexham want to do everything possible to make sure they stay on the second position because at the end of the day, it's the top two teams that will gain promotion to the next division. So, Wrexham want to do everything possible to make sure they qualify automatically. So, what this means is that they're going to do well in this match, and we do not expect them to lose. We expect Wrexham to win this match or at least John be at 1.23 odds. Next, we have a match from the Italy Serie A. It's a game involving Parma and Inter Milan. My prediction for this match is Inter Milan to win or draw no bet at 1.18 odds. So, Inter Milan has been very consistent. They have quality in their team and they have a very good squad. Against Parma, Parma has been struggling. Parma hasn't really been that superb the season. So Inter Milan has advantage here and they should be able to win this match or at least join a bit at 1.18 odds. So looking at their data here, we can see that Inter Milan are on the first position while Parma are on the 16th position. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams. We can see here that the six times these two teams have met, Inter Milan has always been dominating. And then looking at their current form here, we can see that Parma at home, their last six home matches, they won two times, drew two times, and then lost two times. And then when you look at Inter Milan away from home, we can see that their last six away matches, Inter Milan has lost two times, drew two times, and won two times. Now, looking at their standings on the table here, let's briefly take a look at the standings on the table. So we can see here that Inter Milan are first with 67 points. Napoli are second with 64 points. So the point difference between these two teams is just 3 points, as you can see. So Inter Milan cannot afford to lose this match because if they lose this match, Napoli wins their next match, they're going to drop to the second position. So Inter Milan want to do everything possible to pick three maximum points or at least join a bit at 1.18 odds. Finally, for today, we have this one from the Portugal League. It's a game involving Guimaraes and Santa Clara. My prediction for this match is Guimaraes to win or draw at 1.24 odds. So here we give Guimaraes advantage. They've been very consistent, especially when they play at home. Looking at their data here, we can see that Victoria Guimaraes are sixth on the table, Santa Clara are fifth on the table, and then when we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, we can see that Santa Clara has won two times, Guimaraes has won three times. The other fixture ended in a draw. And then looking at their current form here, we can see that these two teams are doing well right now. Looking at Victoria Guimaraes at home, we can see that their last six home matches, Guimaraes has won three times, drew two times. And then when we look at Santa Clara away from home, we can see that the last six away matches, and Clara has won three times, drew two times, and lost once. So this match is going to be very tough because these two teams are very good, are doing very well, very good right now. So it's going to be a tough match, but we give the advantage to the Guimaraes. We expect Guimaraes to win this one, or at least get a draw at 1.2 for odds. So guys, these are all the matches I have for you today with a total of 2.57 odds. Always remember to bet responsibly, guys. Football can be very funny, even with the best analysis. Anything can still happen, so make sure you bet responsibly. And do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Also remember to join our Telegram channel, the link is pinned to the comment section of this video. Thanks so much guys. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.